that's a good fish.
They're hit once I jig up on it and it falls, jig up on it again is when they hit it.
Really, that's cool. Oh, you're on YouTube. Say, Lucky the Irish.
Lucky the Irish.
Nothing better.
Everybody, Lucky the Irish, Captain Omar and co-captain Miss Debbie, the best fishing partner a man could have if you're a fishing guy. I'm telling you that right now. She works so hard. The best what? The best fishing partner a man could have. She works so hard when she helps me. And she asked me, why does it take me so long to get home by myself? I'm like, because you're not helping me. Hello. Anyway, the fishing this week was really, really good. I only got to get out on Tawakoni one time. But I'll tell you right now, the fish are moving super fast, and they're little bitty squeaks. And
is this normal this time of year?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like a transition from the summer to the fall. And so anyway, I got to have the pleasure of taking Scott Billingsley, which is my Rapala rep, which is now one of our sponsors. I got to take him. See, I'm repping because I need to. Anyway, so he brought his son and his daughter-in-law, and we got on fish. I tried the ML lure, and they wouldn't even touch it this time. So the next thing I do, I think, well, I'm with Rapala, so I tied on the Rapala Jigging Rap. And we had the fish in about 12 feet of water, and we were doing hops about 6 inches long and 6 inches high. And we caught 20 sand nests.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
But it took us 2.5 hours to
to
catch 20 fish. Wow. And the fish were just covering up the spot. And I finally went like the 4th or 5th pontoon boat. If you own a pontoon boat, I'm sorry, but there's these things called trolling motors. They really help. And you don't put your pontoon boat right where you see people throwing at their marker. Sorry, that's just kind of weird. So I just went ahead and picked up the marker. We went on down to the other end of the dam, down by the dam, and found some stripers and hybrids. We're on the end of a point in about 17 feet of water, and I used the downriggers, and you'll see it's really cool. We caught the striper and hybrid downrigging with an Alabama rig on another company that is owned by Normark, which is Rapala and a bunch of others, but it's called Storm Lures. Mm-hmm. And they have this thing called the Largo Shad. I think you've seen their great big banana colored swim bait. Maybe. Soft plastic. So I got 6 of those, and I put 3 on each one of my Alabama rigs holds 5 baits. And I put 3 on each bait. I have 6 of them. And we caught the striper and the hybrid, which were both 22, 23 inches. Oh, wow. And they had other baits to choose from on there. We caught both of those fish on the Largo Shad from Storm. Wow. Yeah. And we probably could have caught more, but I had personal reasons. I needed to get back and get the fish clean and get home. But they had a great time. And sometimes it's not about how many fish you catch, it's who you catch them with.
That's right.
And I'm learning it. Yeah, it took you 11 years, maybe 10, maybe a little less than 11.
Not the quantity of fish, it's the quality of time that the customer have.
And the people that get to spend it. And then I think Friday and Saturday, Don had trips. We've got pictures up of those. Jonathan and I had trips today on Grapevine. And we caught a bunch of fish. I think I had 50 in the box. Don had 50 yesterday. He caught a bunch of fish on Tuesday also earlier this week. But he didn't take any pictures, bring any pictures. He didn't keep any fish. I threw them all back. Not a ton, so no big deal. And I kept 50 and Jonathan kept 39. They didn't want a lot of fish. They just wanted some decent fish. And so he got 20 real quick. And then after that, they didn't keep anything under 11. So they got another 19 fish over 11 inches. But I had a little boy in my boat, and it was all about quantity. He had to get his limit, and that happens. And that's fine. I mean, they can catch 50 fish and take it home. But they've been But they had a great time. We caught the fish today on the ML lure, the Irish Minnow from RSR Lures, and we caught them on the Jigging Rap again from Rapala. Mm. So it seemed like, if you weren't catching them on one spot, just switch the bait and you start catching them. Hmm. But I make it a point anytime. I have 3 of us, because I was fishing too, because I would be handing off the rod to the boy. And so we all 3 had a different bait on until one bait proved better than the other. And so that snaps will I just switch everybody else over to whatever the other person was using. It worked out really well. Then the thing about Grapevine though is they're massive schools. They may not stay in you very long, but the Bobo Thumper is helping with that. But they're just massive. I mean, massive. I mean, like stupid, gigantic schools of fish, and they're deep. You know, fish at Tawakoni are 12 to 20 feet deep, and the fish here at Grapevine, we're catching them as deep as 35 feet off the edges of the humps. Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah, I know. You're looking at me like that, but I'm telling you, I was watching it too. I've got pictures of it. You guys will see the depth on these fish on the graph. They were, if we were in 32 feet of water, they were from 20 feet to the bottom. Just huge schools of fish. And they're all hungry. And this is the craziest part. We cleaned 89 fish today, and not a single one of them had a shad in their belly. They're starving. They're hungry. That's really weird.
You guys spawned again, do you?
I don't think so, but boy, they are hungry and they're thick. I mean, these fish, you'd catch a 10 or 12 inch sand bass, he'd be that wide across the back. I'm not kidding. He would be 1.5 inches to 2 inches across the back. I know you're getting really nice fillets, you know. So it's a good time to be out there. Lake Grapevine is in great shape. Lake Tawakoni is in great shape. They're both at normal pool just about. All the boat ramps are open. You can get anywhere you go. So I've got some great video I shot today with that little boy. I mean, it came out wonderful. It came out better than I ever thought it would. I had my camera on my chest mount, and they really came out good, the ones that I've got. So just hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and we just really appreciate you guys subscribing and following. We really appreciate the fact there's been such an uptick in how long our videos are watched. Did I tell you about that? I mean, our videos are being watched anywhere from 4.5 to over 5 minutes. So I'm going to cut this short and just tell you how much we love you and pray that God blesses you. And know that God loves you more than you can imagine. I mean, I was talking to your mom's pastor the other day, and he was talking about heaven and what it's going to be like. And I said, I love the verse. And it's actually quoted twice in the Old Testament, and Jesus quotes it in the New Testament. And I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it says, "Eye has not seen or heard the things which God hath prepared for those who love him." That's the verse of the day, guys. Y'all have a blessed night and a blessed week. And give us a call anytime we can do anything for any of you. It would be a blessing to us to do it. Oh, one last thing. Want to hear something really cool?
What?
The people that were on Jonathan's boat today said we've been deep sea fishing off of Hawaii, off of Florida, here in Texas. We've been with guides all over the country. And they would get us out on the boat, and I said, well, there's fish down there. And bait the rods up, put them down there, and then that was that. He said, you guys make it a point of having a conversation with us and including us in what's going on. And if you're not catching fish, we're moving. And that, to me, I mean, that's just us. We didn't do it for a compliment. We didn't do it for anything out of it. That's just how we operate. You know. You know it's bad though when I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the ground. Why aren't they biting? And she goes, "We need to move. We're not catching anything. Let's move." Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So next week's video might be a little late. My mother is in hospice, and her time is getting shorter and shorter. So if you don't see anything from us next week, you'll know why.
Yeah, well, I'm also going to prepare the video. I've got another video coming up about homes for our troops. And I'm starting to understand why it takes people some time to do an intro and an outro. Because when you have a subject like homes for our troops, you want to do it justice. And you don't want to just slam something together and not have it be prepared.
Be professional.
Yeah,
for our veterans.
And our veterans would expect no less. You know, they don't expect, but they deserve no less. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Again, don't forget that verse of the day. Eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, the things that God hath prepared for those that love him. And he loves you. There you go. Yeah, it is. That's a good. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, smash the like button. Then go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you're not already, so we can get you more information in the future. And finally, share this video so that the word can get out about Luck of the Irish. Thank you.